If we're the smartest person in the room, we're really not using those smarts. Hey winner, I'm Gabe Cox of Red Hot Mindset, and I'm glad you're here. Have you ever had a friend you spent so much time with that you started talking and sounding alike? People probably started mistaking you for sisters or brothers. Did you know that's because you naturally become like those who you surround yourself with the most? Today, we're gonna dive into this topic a little deeper. I went south to Texas for college. I'm from Minnesota, so I was ready to get out of the cold. I'm a freeze baby. I don't like the cold. But from that moment that I stepped onto the campus, I can't even count how many people commented on my accent. I felt like I was from a foreign country. Once they learned I was Minnesotan, it was natural to hear, like from the movie Fargo? Okay, now on a side note, if you know your geography, Fargo is not in Minnesota. It's actually hours away in North Dakota. But do you remember the children's television show Bobby's World? If you're my age, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, if you're younger, I'm just aging myself. But I'm not kidding you when I say I sounded just like Bobby's mom on Bobby's World. It went a little something like this. Oh, Bobby, don't you know? You, my little buzz, don't you know? I just think it's such a Jim Dandy good idea. I just don't have time for these, gee golly. Oh, I suppose you're right. It sounds like I'm exaggerating, but sadly, I'm not. I am so Minnesotan through and through, and my accent clearly defined that. Anyway, let's get to the point. After being surrounded by new friends with a defined Texan accent and crazy phrases that they say, when I'd travel back home on breaks, all my Minnesota friends thought I sounded Texan. Did I really? No. I just added in y'all and fixin' to and all of y'all into my vocabulary. Now that's something I promised myself I'd never do because I thought it sounded completely weird. So instead of sounding Minnesotan or Texan, I sounded like a crazy mutt. It went something like this. Oh my goodness, don't you know that I'm fixin' to go out with all of y'all and have a gee good golly old time? Why did I sound so much different to my old friends? Here's why. I was influenced by the ones I surrounded myself with in college, and I slowly changed to fit that mold. It's said that you become like the few people you surround yourself with most. And I know this example is a bit strange, but it's so true. We become like those who we choose to surround ourselves with. Because of this, it's important to choose wisely your close friends and your association. How do we make this practical? I want you to take some time to think about what you want your life to look like. Who do you want others to see you as? What do you want to be known for? How successful do you want to be? Answer those questions. Now, think about who your closest 5 friends are. Are they in life where you want to be? Are they moving forward and wanting to grow? Are they the person you strive to be? If so, good for you. Your association sounds like it's intact. But if not, you may need to reevaluate some of those relationships. You don't need to unfriend them. That's not what I'm saying. However, you may need to be intentional about finding some new relationships with a couple people who are going in the same direction as you, or in the direction you want to go. My guess is that if you were to really look at the 5 people who you surround yourself with most, they're driving the same types of cars, living in the same size houses, have similar careers or salary, and so on. If that's where you want to be, great. But if you want more, find a couple people who are further along down the trail than you and choose to associate with them. Find out what they know. Learn from them. Grow with them. If we're the smartest person in the room, we're really not using our smarts. Intelligent people will surround themselves with someone more successful and more intelligent than themselves because they know it's beneficial and that it is the key to growth. Today's quote is anonymous, but it signifies exactly what we're talking about. It says, "It is better to be alone than in the wrong company. Tell me who your best friends are, and I will tell you who you are. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights." Choose your close friends and your association carefully. Make sure that they will build you up and help you grow. Make sure you can provide value for each other. Surround yourselves with others who are further along than you are. Association is key. If you like today's mindset, please give it a thumbs up, light up that subscribe button, and share with others. Remember, you are a winner. Just run your race.